Welcome to Bulldog Talk, a podcast presented by Celina Curriculum. Today, my guests are Dave Maurer and Francis John. Dave and Francis, welcome to Bulldog Talk. It's great to have you guys on.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for having me.
So, hey, let's just jump right into it. Got some questions here. I'd like for you guys to share some information with us about all the great things that you guys are doing in the Celina community. So, Dave, can you tell us a little bit about what you're currently working and doing with?
Well, I'm the CBI coordinator for TriStar Career Compact here at Celina High School. Got asked to be part of this program. Was happy to join. Brian Stetler at TriStar got me involved, and it's been going really great.
Francis, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I want to first of all thank God for this opportunity, and thank you for allowing us to do this. It's awesome. I work at Cooper Farms as a translator interpreter, and I've been here for over 10 years. I'm pretty much the go guy, if you want to say it. I do like to help the Marshallese community, and I enjoy that a lot. And this is one of the things that I've dreamt about, to come and introduce the community to the schools, to everyone, so they can understand where we're from, who are we. So thank you so much for having me here. Appreciate that.
No problem. It's great to have you guys be a part of our awesome work for the Celina school community and the Celina community as a whole. So one of the great things that we get to do is in our work together is provide a mentoring program at the high school where we've matched up our students with some Marshallese students in the community. Can you guys talk a little bit about the program and the role that you have in the program?
Yeah, this program, like you said, we are taking some Marshallese students here at the high school. We're matching them up with some adult Marshallese mentors from the community. My role in this is I'm one of the administrators. I'm the one who kind of oversees the mentees, the students. I went around with some help from the Celina High School staff, the administration, identified some kids that we thought would really benefit from this. I met with each kid individually, spoke to them, let them know what we were doing, let them know that we saw a lot of potential in them, why we're doing this program, and tried to get them a little excited about it and let them decide if they wanted to be part of it, which they all did, which was great, and got it started that way.
My part is a mentor. It's one of those mentors. And I also represent one of the members from the community, and I do enjoy this. I mean, this is probably the best thing ever happened to us, the Marshallese community, especially the students. When we first talked about this, I thought it was only just a dream, but now it's reality. And I got so many people involved. I got Dave, you, Vaughn, you and Claudia. I thank you both for starting this. Thank God for meeting you. Thank God for me meeting you guys, get to know you guys. With this program, we're able to reach out with these kids that they might have probably thought they wouldn't have no one to talk to, no one to help them out in any way possible. But now with this program, I feel like we're going somewhere. Build their confidence, build them up, make them able to find jobs. Well, that's where Dave comes in, and so many things. And this, I'm sure, is going to be a positive reflect toward their grades, toward their peers, and so on. And as a mentor, I enjoy every bit of this. And I recommend other Marshallees out there, you're watching this, please join in. This is awesome. Thanks. Yep.
All right. Hey, thanks for telling me about kind of your roles with that. Can you guys talk a little bit about some of the positive impacts that you've made on the program so far? We started this program back in November, but in our short time in this together, just share some positive impacts that you're able to make in this time.
Sure. A little backstory here. I was an intervention specialist for a number of years before I became the CBI coordinator. And over the years, I've seen all these Marshallese students come and go through the programs, both just typical academic programs, and then through my CBI program the last couple of years. And I just felt like there's so many kids out there that are Marshallese that have so much potential that they're not realizing for one reason or another. It could be a cultural difference. And some of it's just they're afraid to ask questions. They don't necessarily completely trust us or whatever it is, but I feel like there's so much more for them. And with this program, I feel like with pairing them up with some of the Marshallese community members that we have that have had a lot of success, that these students are starting to realize that, hey, there's something for me out there more than what I thought. I have some students that I know could go to college. I have one young lady in CBI who wants to be a nurse. And can she be a nurse? Absolutely. She's working with Celina Manor now. She's going to work towards her STNA, and she would like to go to college. So we've paired her up with a young Marshallese woman who is a freshman at the University of Cincinnati. She's an architect major, and she knows how to apply to college. She knows how to apply for scholarships. She knows what it's like to be a college student and to be successful in doing that. So, and matching these two up, the young lady I have, Janita, is, it's opening up a whole new world for her. She may have asked me about some of these things, and she may not have. She may have been comfortable. She may not have. But the point is, she's very comfortable with her mentor, Paulina. And, they've already applied to a couple colleges. They've already started working on scholarship things and stuff like that. So, Janita's potential can be realized because of this program. And she's just one example. There's a lot of them. So, and other students that we have in the program, maybe we're struggling a little bit at school, maybe struggling a little bit with their discipline and things like that. And having Francis and all these other mentors that are there to show them the way, the Marshallese students respect Francis like nobody I've ever seen before. I can talk till I'm blue in the face, and they'll listen to me and they agree with me, but that doesn't mean that they buy into it. When he speaks, they all listen. Everybody listens when Francis. I don't think Francis knows just how important he is to this program, but he really, to me, is the key of this program because he has such an influence. And now I think what we're starting to see is we're seeing these students do a little bit better in school. Their attendance is getting to be a little bit better. Just all good, positive things. They're starting to realize things that they didn't know they could do that, hey, you know what? Maybe I can do these things. And that's just awesome.
Yes, positive. Thank you, Dave. Positive impact. I think let me start out with Shula being a great model, being a great mentor. She's someone that she's running the program at the moment, and she's doing an awesome job. That's positive impact on toward the kids. Positive impact. The students themselves coming out, from not knowing anybody, not knowing who to talk to and all that. Meeting Dave, learning from Dave, learning so many things as far as jobs, applying for jobs. Matter of fact, the other day, Dave and I talked to a student that didn't know what to do when he go to college. He wants to go to college, but he didn't know what to do. So we talked about criminal justice. Just one little word. It opens up so many options for him. In fact, he want to become a cop. He changed his mind from a lawyer to a cop just by talking to him and explain to him the situation and all that problems. Positive impact toward the community. The community is aware of this and they know that's going on right now. It's just a matter of us showing them what's going on by doing this. This podcast will do an awesome job. We'll spread the words for more people to join in, to volunteer and so forth. This is all positive. And also for the culture. And they mentioned the culture, the language. All this will come in place. And I believe so much in my heart that this is meant to be taking place here in Ohio, in Celina. And I want to continue on to this. More impact toward the kids, toward the parents, and so forth, especially the teachers. The teachers. This will be impacting so many of us. So as far as me goes, there's no I in team. This is all about teamwork. This is not about Francis. It's not about Dave. It's not about Vaughn. It's not about Claudia. It's all about all of us.
Yes.
We all need each other. And this is about the best I can describe this team. And this is a positive impact that I can think of. By us, of all of us, join together, work together, we can help these kids and we can help more kids. That's my positive impact.
Francis, you mentioned that this is about all of us, and I like that because one thing that kind of surprised me when we started this program was it almost seemed like these students were a little surprised knowing that, you know, how much I and the rest of us, Claudia, Vaughn, Brian Stetler, how much we care. You know, I think that some of them were under the impression that you know, maybe they felt like they didn't belong in this community, you know, that maybe we didn't see them as contributing members of the community. And that's farthest from the truth. You know, when you go around, when I go around to businesses and I mention this program to them, people get really excited. You know, we want to help everyone. The Marshallese are a very important part of our community, and we want everybody to be successful. And I think when this started to realize this, it changed their attitudes a lot too, because they're starting to say, hey, these, you know, they really do want us here. They really do care about us. Absolutely, we do. We want you to be successful and to be to realize your potential in every certain way. And that's been a huge impact. And then the student that you were speaking about, Neil is his name, who is interested in being a police officer. He's also in my CBI class. I wanted to tell you this. We had Sheriff Gray came and spoke to my students yesterday, and I told him about Neil, and Sheriff Gray was super excited about it because, you know, we see this as a way to bridge kind of the gap between the Marshallese community and the police force. I found out through talking to some of the students, they don't necessarily like police. And it's because when the police come, you know, it means somebody's in trouble and it's kind of a negative thing. So if Neil were to become a police officer, he could really change that, you know, because now the Marshallese would have one of their own in the police force, somebody that could translate, somebody that could understand them better. And Sheriff Gray was just so excited about that, to the point where we are going to set up a job shadowing day. You and I are we're gonna talk about this next Wednesday. It's a surprise. Wow. Okay, but you and I are going to get with Neil next week, and we're going to, and Neil came to me about this yesterday, but we're going to set this up so that we can go to the sheriff's department with Neil and get this started for him and see what we can do from there. So these are just some examples of some of these great things that are going on right now. You know, this program is really, really awesome. I mean, we're making an impact a little bit at a time, day by day, week by week. So we just want to see it continue.
Hey, Vaughn, I thought we agreed no surprises. Dave just surprised me.
From me,
thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. Sign me up. Thank you.
Yeah, just for our viewers out there, I did want to mention some of the people that you guys talked about already. Claudia Coe, a huge part of our program, who helps, who does a lot of the behind the scenes work.
Yes.
Brian Stetler, one of the directors out at TriStar, who has come in and met with our members of our program, and Shula David, who is one of our translators, works over at CIS. She's been integral as far as helping us set quite a few things up with our mentors and so forth. So they're very deserving of getting some mention on here.
And let's not forget about the administration here at the high school also. Phil Metz, Renee Kramer have been very good about allowing these mentors to come in and work with the students and use our facilities. So, you know, thanks go out to them as well. This couldn't happen. This is
the ladies at the cafeteria too.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys.
And this has been definitely a team effort. Everybody's got a part, big, small, and in between. And it just couldn't happen without everybody doing their part.
I told you there's no I in team.
That's right.
So, yeah, we definitely have a lot of team members here.
Yes.
Worthy of our mention. We seem to always talk about a huge purpose of our program is to build positive relationships, with, you know, with our students, and our students having relationships with community members and the lifelong learning that's happening. Can you guys talk a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, let me start. Can I start? Okay. Let me share a little story. I'm sorry, Vaughn, it's going to take a little bit. Give me a minute, right? A life story about this. When I was in school, I walked in the cafeteria and there were tables separated. One corner there was a soccer team, the other corner football team, the other side the baseball, and so forth. They all go by the teams and what sports they're playing. And right in the middle, there was a table in the middle. And I didn't understand the whole concept of this thing. A kid from the Marshall Island coming to the United States and learning all these culture and all these things going on. Later on, found out the middle table, they were the kids, they were the smartest kids. Okay? And they don't play sports. And the other side of the uh, the cafeteria, there were all the different sports going on. So myself and the other kid, we sat in the middle. For cut the story short, later on we met other students. I mean, we play sports and we get to know other kids. We brought them in to the middle table. That middle table expanded little by little. The more people we invite them in, we brought the stars from the basketball team, the football team, and so forth. It expanded. Toward the end of the school year, there was no just thing as middle table. It was everybody together. The goal for the program in our lifetime experience, we all can combine together. We all can come together. No matter the color, the culture, the language, we all can make this work together. It takes you and I to make it work. So in a lifetime story about this program, I think it's important that the community can understand who we are, where we're from, what we believe in, what we stand for. We're U.S. territory country. I do this when on all the presentations that I do, try to explain about who we are. We live in the United States. We can work here. All we need is the passport and 994 to come to the United States. We pay taxes and everything. But regardless of all that, what's important is we enjoy living here. We love the community. We love the people here. So we want to make this work together so our kids can see the adult come together. So the kids can come together. So we're all going to be have a happy community. We'll all work together as one and just build it up like this. I mean, that's the plan. I think that's what we're trying to aim at right now. With this world going on right now, we don't need division. We need unity.
Yes.
And that's my life story about this program. And I think we're heading the right direction. Don't you think, Dave?
Absolutely, and I can't say it any better than that. Let's all become one here and blend our cultures, and everybody. We're on the same team.
Yes. Yep.
That's what we are. One big team.
Francis, I was hoping you were going to tell that story. I guess I asked the right question.
Oh,
No, I always enjoy having you share that story, and it's just always wonderful to hear. And yeah, I agree. I think that's when you think long term, that's what we're looking to build here in Celina and with our neighboring communities. Is where a place where everyone has a sense of belonging. Everyone feels welcome and invited, and can have the same opportunities as everyone. So I think we're on that right path.
yes, we are.
Just want to talk a little bit more here about the program. If we think about the program through the rest of the year, what's your guys' outlook for the rest of the school year here with this program?
That's a good question. I'd like to see this program continue to grow. Right now we have 8 mentees, and we started with 4 mentors. And we would like to see that grow. We were hoping when we started this program that the kids would, the Marshallese mentees would be so excited about it that they would spread the word to other Marshallese students who would want to join the program. And we started to see that happen a little bit at a time. And we hope the same thing with the mentors. We hope that it would spread throughout the community and get more people involved. And with, Francis and Shula with their, ministry with this, we're seeing that happen. We just gained 3 more mentors, and we had some other people came, did some guest speaking, and that's just awesome. It's just all through word of mouth. The word is spreading, and it's been positive. And we're looking to add maybe 3 or 4 more mentees this year, and hopefully we can continue to grow throughout the rest of this year into next year, and just make it grow. That's what I would like to see.
I do agree with you, Dave, 110%. I would like this to grow and have more people involved. And to all my martialist friend out there, if you're watching, please, I beg you, come and join us. Just come and check it out. Wednesdays, every Wednesdays, from 12:30 to 1:30. But you have to contact Shula first. You have to contact Shula so she can communicate with the school. But we want to see our kids, our martialist kids, advance with sport, with any curriculums out there that they would never thought of joining or attend. We want to make it different. We want to try. We want to break the ice. We want to let them know that it's possible. They can try it. All it takes is for themselves to try it. One step ahead, and things will open up. Let it rain on us, martialists. Let it rain. Let us learn so much. We have so much to learn about this culture here in the U.S. The community, the food, everything. We got to learn. So let the kids learn this, and let the parents join in. If you can't understand English, don't worry. We got all these translators. We have a bunch of translators available. Contact Shula, and she can talk to you more about this program. But we want to grow. I agree with you, Dave.
All right.
Yeah, it's all about the growth of our program and
yes,
giving people opportunity. Let's see what you guys can do with this question here. Can you guys give us a Bulldog bark? A shout out to someone that you want to offer some praise to?
I've got 2. One, I want to say happy birthday to Isaac Garrett. He's 18 years old today. He's one of my 3rd period students. Great kid, works at Walmart. If you're in Walmart and you see Isaac, say happy birthday today. He's a cashier. And also Neil Ballou. Neil just started a job. Actually, he's working with Francis at church doing a job. So he picked up something new there. And also, he approached me about, like I said before, about the job shadowing thing, the tour of the sheriff's department facility. And that's a big, big step. And I'm really, really proud of him. And I think that's awesome.
Hey, big shout out to you guys, man. You guys are the one to make this thing possible. Claudia, Shula, Dave, Brian, Vaughn, the school, the high school, everybody, administrator. Man, all you guys, shout out to every one of you guys, and plus the students at the high school. Sorry, sometimes we skip the line, but we have to go in there, so we got to get out early. So please understand, we're not trying to do that on purpose. Blame it on Dave if that's on purpose, but honestly, we just want to get out of it. We only have a few minutes with the kids. But shout out to all the students at the high school. Thank you guys so much for your patience, for your kindness, and whatnot. Please, if you guys see us, we're open for a conversation. Come, join us. Come talk to us. Introduce yourself to us, please. We want to be with you guys. We want to do this together, so we need your help. Shout out to my martialist family, all the pastors, all the churches. Let's wake up and let's get on this plane. Let's do this together.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right on, guys. Those are some great Bulldog barks. Thank you for sharing those. So I'd like to close here just by saying thank you guys for being on Bulldog Talk. It's been a pleasure to hear you guys tell the story of our Marshallese mentoring program here at Celina. It's been great spending some time with you this afternoon.
Thank you.
Komol Tata. Thank you very much. And God
See you
bless.
Wednesday. Fist bump.